Cooking Up a Storm, sponsored by West Virginia Northern Community College Culinary Arts Program.
We're cooking up a storm at West Virginia Northern Community College, home of the Thundering Chicken. No chickens in this episode.
No chickens or poultry were hurt in this episode.
Unfortunately, a lamb, though, was
The
slain.
lamb was, and some tomatoes were picked. And
Tomatoes.
smoked.
Now, this is a fun episode because we have a smoky, not just tomato soup. You got to kick it up another level by smoking tomatoes. I don't know anybody that smokes tomatoes except for this guy. And I would make, if I'm making tomato soup, I'm going to pair it up with some grilled cheese. Chef Chris pairs it up with a rack of lamb. That's the difference. That's the difference. But anyhow, I'm interested. I'm interested to see how this tastes. You got onions sweating away over there.
Got onions sweating.
They're
so now
sweating.
I've got my smoked tomatoes.
You just took tomatoes. Did you peel them, or they just they came unpeeled on the smoker?
I use fresh tomatoes.
Yeah.
Cut them in half. Put them on the smoker. About 200 degrees for about an hour, hour and a half, just so the peel start peeling up.
You have to wrap them or anything? Or?
Nope.
No.
Because if you wrap them, you keep out the smoke flavor.
Oh, that's true.
You want
if you wanted to
flavor.
cheat, could you use some liquid smoke in there, and you don't
I mean,
want
you
to smoke
could,
tomatoes?
sure. You could, sure. And I'm going to add some horseradish, some coriander seeds.
Ooh, horseradish.
And put some hair on your chest.
I have a lot of hair on my chest. Look at my arms. I have just as much on the chest. Do you like a lot of horseradish?
Yes, sir.
Like so much when you eat it, like it clears your sinus cavity.
Not quite that much, but I know what you're talking about.
As soon as you put that in, I smell the smoke. I smell the smoke flavor.
Yeah, you smell it. So
wow.
What we're and this will be actually a vegetarian item.
Yeah.
Because we're going to use vegetable stock.
Okay.
So we made stocks a couple weeks ago in classes.
Not even chicken in the stock.
Nope.
It's vegetable.
And we're going to cook this vegetables and just cook this down. We got to cook it down to where it's nice and soft, and we'll run a burn mixer through it. And we're ready.
Then you get at the motorboat. That's my favorite part.
Motorboat. I'll let you run the motorboat.
Oh man, I'm gonna make a mess.
That's okay. You gotta know how to use it first.
Yeah.
All right. So while that's working, I'm gonna show you how to do the lamb.
The lamb.
This is a pomegranate orange lamb wrap.
I thought that was the blood of the lamb at first.
Yes, this is actually
because it looks like blood.
This is pomegranate molasses. With orange juice. Put that in there. And we're going to seal that up. We use a method called sous vide.
Yeah.
Sous vide is under pressure cooking with a liquid. So we can cook something at a precise temperature. So this lamb was cooked at 130 degrees.
Okay.
When I want this lamb to be done, I want to be done with it about 145. So we have to have it in there for about an hour, hour and a half for lamb. Again, I have a whole chart that tells me different things. And what I like about this versus just straight up baking it is we've talked about before when we're brining and stuff, keeping the moisture. This helps keep that moisture in that lamb. Okay, so I'm not drying it out as much. Because when you hit something in an oven, you hit it on a grill, what automatically happens?
You take the moisture out.
You lose water, you lose moisture. It's one of those things, are the students going to use it when they leave here? Depends on where they go.
Yeah.
But I want them to have an understanding and have an understanding of how it works, and they've seen it and they can say, oh yes, I know how that works. So key components, got to have the circulator and a vacuum packer.
Okay.
So, which are not cheap necessarily.
No, you got to put some money into it.
So what we're going to do is we're going to take this lamb rack out of here.
Now, is it warm?
It's warm, yes, but we're going to finish it. We're going to put it
on the grill.
On the grill.
Okay.
So I'm going to put my
you couldn't eat it as is like now, right?
Yeah. Could I personally? Yes. Would I serve it that way?
No. You want a little.
I like rare lamb. I grew up eating lamb.
Yeah.
So I'm good with that.
Okay.
But
you're looking for that kind of flamage?
Right. That flame is coming from the moisture and basically oil and anything fat that's in the rack. Okay.
You have that molasses still in that marinade.
Right. Still got some molasses, so that's burned up.
Yeah, that'll burn. I know you put anything on the grill with a. Like grilling anything with like barbecue sauce, I always wait to the end because it'll burn pretty fast.
You know, a lot of people when they cook stuff, I remember I had a friend of mine email me one time say, hey, do you have the little hats they put over the ends of the bones on a lamb rack?
Yeah.
And you know what they're there for? It's because they get burned up and they look like poo-poo. So if you put those little hats over them, they look better.
They look like what?
They look like poo-poo.
Now, is that a technical term?
That's a Hawaiian term, poo-poo.
Yes.
But no, I mean, if you don't cook it too long, you don't have that problem.
Yeah.
So see, it's not, plus see, that was my fat side. So see the difference and the lack of flame because my fat was going down.
Yeah.
Okay?
You're just like, you're feeling for doneness there.
Correct. I'm going old school. Stuff you should not do at home.
But again, you could stick a thermometer in it if you
Correct.
want.
Use a thermometer.
Now, when you stick a thermometer in it, does that, some of the juices come out?
Yeah, some of them, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna let that sit right there for a minute, let that rest. And let's see where we're at with our soup.
This would be like some indirect heating, right?
Yeah, kind of
A
indirect.
little bit. Keeping it warm. So are we ready for the motorboat?
Not quite. They're not quite soft enough. Almost.
Okay.
So we're gonna let it go for there for a minute. And what we're
Now
gonna
this is something you would actually pair together well? You think it will go well?
I do, but
Yeah, okay.
I'm a lamb freak.
Okay. So a rack of lamb. What is that? Is that like the rib?
So what a
Or
rack is if you look at the spine,
Yeah.
that's the spine right there.
Okay.
So there's another one that comes off this side. So those are the rib bones. So we have our rib bones here.
Yeah.
This is their rib bones. So they'd be standing like this.
Okay. That's where it gets its name, standing rib roast?
Sure. Actually, standing rib roast is actually where you turn it into a circle.
Yeah.
So,
So this is ready to go.
yeah, I'm gonna
We
let
have to
that
carve
rest
it
just
up,
a little.
or
I'm gonna
you-
let it rest just a little bit.
You always want to get anything off the grill, let it rest for like
Yes,
5 minutes or
let
so.
it rest. The bigger it is, the longer the rest. The
Yeah.
smaller it is, the shorter the rest.
Yeah. A lot of people do that like when they get a steak. It's tough to do because you want to dive right into that steak, but it's better to let it rest.
Well, let's think about it. In the kitchen, in a commercial kitchen, a good chef, a good restaurant, it's rested back there and it's ready for you to eat right now.
Yeah.
That's in a good restaurant.
Okay.
Remember, good restaurant.
Now when you cook like a steak, I know I'm going off subject. Do you prefer it on a grill versus like a griddle?
I'm hit and miss. I like pan sear. Depends on what I have available.
Because I always hear this about a certain steak restaurant that has your first name as its last name. That sizzling comes out. I bet is that because it's like on a griddle with butter, right?
No, it's because the plate they're bringing it out on was in the broiler and it's sizzling hot.
That's it.
So you get in the Mexican restaurant, you get your sizzle plate that comes
Yeah.
out and they say don't touch the handle.
Yeah.
That's where the sizzle.
But I think they use a grill or they use a griddle.
they actually use a broiler.
A broiler. Okay.
Yes, a lot of your high-end steak restaurants use a broiler.
Okay.
So you'll see I'm having some challenges that, those three cut right off just perfectly. This one, give me a little challenge. That's because the vertebrae in the back wasn't quite right.
Sorry, I went off topic with steaks.
No, you're fine.
It made me think with the grill, although. But that looks delicious. Now, to some people, that might be a little too rare for them.
Correct, that might be, and that's fine. Again, you have the power to finish it. Now, what I would do in this scenario, so I don't get any more black, is put that on a sheet tray.
Put it in the oven.
Put that back in the oven. You all right?
Yeah.
That's right. All right, Jeff, you ready?
I'm ready. Motorboat. Does this have one speed only?
Press the top button.
Top? Do I want to get started?
Keep it in there. Keep it.
Keep it in?
Started.
Do I want to work your way around?
Work your way around. Might tilt it a little bit here and there. Soup Burring 101 with Jeff and Chris.
Now, if you wanted to make us a cream of tomato, when would you add the cream?
Towards the end. Anytime you cream something out, you add it towards the end.
Otherwise, a curdle.
It can curdle, right. You always add it towards the end.
What would you use? Heavy cream? Milk?
I would use heavy cream because of the flavor, but if it's a cost thing or you don't have heavy cream, you can use milk.
Now, you want this totally smooth? Or
Yes.
like
Yes.
a baby's butt is what you're going for.
So
You
like
don't want
the-
chunks.
Like the tomato soup you eat with the grilled cheese.
Straight
where
out of
we
the
at?
can. I think we're there. I got that one tomato. I saw that one. He was like floating around there. We'll
let's see
see.
where we're
We'll
at.
see. Sorry, I'm screaming. The motorboat's a little loud. That's got to be super hot. This is
Here, why don't you
bubbling
try,
away.
Jeff?
Here, Jeff, why don't you burn your tongue?
You can, Just don't blow on it over the. So you taste the smoke, don't you?
It's funny, first I didn't. First I tasted like the acidity of the tomato, and then the smoke hit me second.
Mm-hmm. It does. And that's what we're looking for.
You know what? The only thing I'd put on there is like a little creme fraiche dollop. What do you say? Or a little sour cream. Gee, we need some creme fraiche.
We got sour cream. Grab some sour cream and basil.
I'm kidding.
No, he's going to get it.
He has creme fraiche on hand. That's impressive.
Actually, no, I don't. I have sour cream. I have sour cream, not creme fraiche.
I'm taking G home with me. This is going to be great.
You can't have my G.
My wife's going to be like, who's this? That's G. He's going to be my... He's like your Alexa here. G.
Because it's either G or Ernie. That's usually who we...
G or Ernie.
G or Ernie.
Okay. Gee, I was just joking with you, but I appreciate that. The Daisy, isn't it the best? Everyone remembers that. Dollop of Daisy. We think it's the best marketing food-wise brand. That's got to be up there with them.
Yeah, I can live with that.
No, you're not big into the product of
No, market. That's David. That's not me. I don't do marketing.
But no, I think it's good. It's one of those catchy things. I think Morton salt too. Everyone, the Morton salt with the umbrella. You just picture the umbrella and the girl and the salt. Look at that. That's too pretty to eat. What are we gonna do? Like gnaw on one of these or what?
Yeah, why not? Come on. Which one you want?
Is this the one with the? Which one's the
That's
vertebrae?
The burnt end.
Burnt.
That's the more done.
I'll take this one. Gee, I'm gonna need some mint to dip into this. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. Oh, man.
It's all tender, moist.
This is out of this world. The flavor.
Personally, because I have these devices, I will not do lamb otherwise, because I can't compare to that.
That is because of your cooking technique.
Correct. It
yeah.
is.
That is amazing. Could you do steaks with that technique?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. When we do fillets, we use sous vide.
Nice.
You know, my steakhouse guys, guys were talking about air, they would blister me, but
yeah.
And again, this is not a cooking technique that the students can use for testing or use for evaluation, but it's something they learn. They see it, they use it, they practice it, are exposed to it.
Yeah, you try to get them well-rounded, so when they go out there somewhere, you don't know where they're going to work down the road, and if they're using that technique, they're going to know about it. Yeah.
Right, that makes them a more valuable individual to the establishment.
Sous vide.
Sous vide, S-O-U-S.
Where's that come from?
I'm going to guess French, but I don't know.
Really? Yeah, all cooking stuff. That's a good guess.
Well, sous is a sous
chef. Yes.
Which is French.
Yes, and what does that mean? It's like that's G. He's the sous chef.
Yes, that would be G today.
G, get off your phone. He's looking it up. That's what he's doing. Look at him. I told you. He's like your Alexa. He's looking it up. He's like AI. He's your AI in West Virginia Northern.
You know what the crazy part is?
Yeah.
His younger brother is the department chair for our information and technology program.
Wow.
So it's a family thing here.
Here's a little fun fact. You know the Chat GPT? The G came from him. He's the G. He's the G in Chat GPT.
What'd you find out, G?
It started in the U.S., but it was refined by the French.
Started in the U.S., but it was refined by the French.
Yep.
Ratatouille. That's all we have time for this edition of Cooking Up a Storm. Sous vide, Chef Chris, and AIG over there. Actually, he's real. Till next time, we'll see you on Cooking Up a Storm. These are delicious.
I was the first in my family to go to college.
I was looking to switch careers.
I wanted the highest quality, but most affordable option for a degree.
No matter where you are in life, West Virginia Northern Community College can make your dream of a college degree a reality. With over half of our students being first-generation college students and free tuition for many programs, Northern is the right choice for you.
I can go to college. West Virginia Northern Community College. You belong here.
Cooking Up a Storm, sponsored by West Virginia Northern Community College Culinary Arts Program.